All right, what's going on, guys? We are jumping into our weekly session of Echoes of the Sundered Plain. This is going to be episode 18? 18. That's what I put in the title. Hopefully that's right. But yeah, welcome to everyone tonight. We are just about to hop into things here. Bring up Discord here.
I should write a screenplay. It's happened to me so many times. Anyway, I'm online. What happened last week?
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's jump into it. So last week you guys left the halfling encampment after learning that they were refugees from the Amtar forest, and leaving with one of their swords that they had recovered from some of the wood there, which you learned was some sort of burned wood infused with a silver threading that you were unable to identify. After that, you guys headed over to Rowney at the mayor's office, and she informed you that she believed that the mayor's disappearance was a little more than it seemed. Or rather, the mayor's absence was more than just a brief leave of absence. He broke into his house, discovered that he was not there, and Rain discovered a partially burned letter with a little bit of information. I'll pop that up for Amanda to see it real quick.
Dad had trouble looking at an envelope.
Can I ask a question about the silver threading? Like, I'm imagining like a spool of thread. Is it significant even to get into that? But
not quite. It's okay. More so like it was a sword, like a wooden sword, crafted from the wood of a burned tree, and you guys noticed that there was some like silver metallic threading that was somehow woven into the wood.
Okay, I can see the letter too. The half-burnt letter.
All right. You guys also discovered an envelope there with a seal, which, bringing it back to Rowney, discovered was a seal of Kaboth, the wizard who you guys had previously, whose house you had previously broken into, while also hearing that he had disappeared. But previously, breaking into his house, you found that he was there. You guys, however, decided to head back to Zafari, and break into his house again. And this time he was not there. You did discover a few odds and ends, but nothing of particular note, apart from the fact that the kind of caretaker of the town, Caro, had informed you that he had been gone for the past day or so. So you guys spent the night at the local tavern / inn, and that is where we are picking up tonight. So you guys awake, rested. As you all come to consciousness, you notice that it's a little darker than you expected for what felt like a full night's rest, and you hear the sound of a heavy rain outside. What would you like to do?
I am heavy rain. I'm kidding.
Sorry.
Rain transformed into a mammoth.
Are we? Where are we right now? Are we downstairs by the common area in the bar / inn? Kind of where we're all gathered.
You could be. I was assuming you guys were, in your rooms at this particular point, but.
Is this common? Have you ever rain? Is it common in this part of the city? The world?
Occasionally. Not super common, but occasionally some larger storms do blow in from the nearby seas, given that this is a fairly coastal region.
So I'm gonna walk up to the barkeep and say, "Holy crap, that's a lot of rain."
Oh yeah, the storm blew in overnight. Quite a bit coming down out there. Haven't had a storm like this in a while.
What? When was the last time it stormed like this?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a month back. It's been a while since we've had such a heavy rain.
You have any umbrellas for sale?
A what?
Or ponchos?
Sorry, I don't speak Dwarvish.
Pretty good. How are we supposed to get outside? I don't want to get wet. This is a nice jacket.
Real question: is there any like penalty to traveling in the rain or anything like that? Is it like what is the temperature? I'm trying to figure out like how realistic we're getting here. Like, is there a hypothermia risk or something?
No, not particularly. It's not. It's a pretty temperate climate. It's not like you're gonna freeze to death by getting wet or anything like that. I'm definitely not going that extreme with like cold weather survival, etc.
Can we? Is an umbrella count as a weapon?
It'd be an improvised weapon. You could hit somebody for 1d4 damage.
So
I see.
Theoretically, an umbrella could be a packed weapon.
Boy.
I
A glowing
guess
umbrella that
so.
doesn't block any rain.
I mean, a couple of us do have hoods on, so
Eagle, what's going on, dude?
yeah.
I'm
can
not
lend
afraid
someone
of
my
nature.
shield.
Yeah, I mean, I see.
Wait, what's our plan, guys?
Yeah, why are we going out in the rain? In the
Right. Yeah.
Well, we have to get Kaboff. That's the only lead we have. I mean, we could ask Karo to send a message to him to see if he'll contact us, which you probably won't.
Y'all hear a loud crack of thunder that seems to have originated fairly closely.
Brian, what's your DC? What's your spell save DC?
15.
Oh no.
Irixis looks at Will Rose and goes, "Stupid bard." Can we mess it? So we have no reason to believe that Kaboff would come to see us. What if we told him we robbed him?
That would be an
What if the
interesting
rain is
choice.
Him.
I honestly think he's going to realize it was us when he sees the picture. Like, there's got to be some kind of like magic that lets him know that like I drew this.
Rain, give me a nature check.
Oh boy.
Okay. Nature.
By the way, bourbon iced tea is fantastic. In case anybody was wondering.
Okay, a 19.
You've been kind of noticing clouds rolling in for the past couple days. Especially yesterday, the cloud cover was pretty thick and heavy, in that there was like hardly any sunshine at all. I think you would kind of get the idea. Yeah, you kind of get the idea that this was the beginnings of a storm blowing in.
Storms of ruin. Okay, so because I was worried for a second that Thunder was like Kaboff finding his house looted. I'm gonna go outside in the rain.
I'll follow Rain to the rain.
Go out in the rain.
This is an adventure.
Let's get in our hearse cart and grab the reins.
The rain to the rain with rain.
Yep.
Nobody knows what it is that I'm whistling, but Arixis is whistling the theme to Singing in the Rain. I would imagine Wilrose is particularly interested in this style of music that he's never heard before,
For sure, definitely.
which can only be described as 1920s popular music.
I mean, we could leave a note on Kabaf's door. Maybe he'll message us then. Depends if he's around and wants to.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, I think Arixis, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Yes, sir.
You're not really aware of any magic. Going back to your previous statement, you're not really aware of any magic that would allow him to be able to find you based on your drawings.
Oh, fair. Also, to be fair, I wouldn't care. I drew it in the hopes that he would realize it was us.
All right, so you guys heading back to Kabaf's house then, or
And how long's it been?
a night?
A night.
You
So
still hadn't.
It's a new day.
Yeah, you still hadn't seen him the previous evening,
Okay.
and you knew that he had headed out of town that morning.
Yeah, well, is
All right, let's go to his house. I'm gonna set up an alarm by his door if he's not home. That lasts for 8 hours, and it'll let me know when he comes home.
can I also like whisper to the barkeep? I just want to ask him if he's seen Kabaf around. Like not like loudly, not whisper like keeping it quiet, but just not like asking it loud enough for others to hear.
He would kind of give you the same response as Caro. He hasn't seen him since the day before yesterday.
Okay, is Carol around?
Not in the tavern. She's probably around town. You could probably find her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would look for her, not like go out of my way to look for her, but I'd be, actively swivel heading to see if I see her in any of the alleys or.
All right, yeah, you guys head down the street a little ways, and you do spot her. And she would inform you that she had actually just seen Kabaf earlier this morning. He had returned home.
Oh.
Great.
Let's go.
Hold on, before we go, Richard stops everyone and says, "Take everything you stole and make sure it's visible on your person."
What?
I'm sorry, I spoke the other way. Invisible on your person. Hide it.
I'm gonna hide the necklace for sure.
I'm gonna hide everything I've ever stolen.
I didn't take anything, so. Oh, I took a potion, which is hidden in my pocket.
To Kabaf.
All right, you guys make your way down the streets of the city, and as you're just a few hundred feet away, you spot coming out of his tower a cloaked figure, kind of with their cloak heavily drawn about them to ward off the rain, leave the tower and start heading outside of town.
Do we track him? Follow him?
You're the druid.
We could see where he goes.
Can we if we move it past without trace and we're moving stealthily, do we have our speed still?
If you're moving stealthily, you're technically moving at half speed. I mean, you could, if you want to move at full speed, you'd have disadvantage on your stealth check. But yes, you could still pass. You still cast pass without a trace at the same time.
Definitely casting that as soon as I see him in the distance.
Yeah, he looks like he's moving at a pretty brisk pace, not like running out of town, but you definitely feel like you would have a hard time keeping up with him if you were trying to be completely silent.
Where's
Get the
Lao?
owls and case him.
Where's Lao Loon when we need him?
So yeah, if you guys want to pursue, it'd be stealth checks with disadvantage, but plus 10.
But can we actually keep up with him though and be quiet?
Yeah, you can, but
Okay.
your roll will have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just queuing up the Mickey Mouse and the Three Musketeers for my son.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 16 still. No, sorry. Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
If
16.
you cast pass
So it's
without a trace.
disadvantage stealth?
Yes.
Hold on. Disadvantage. Stealth.
We just started off the natural 1.
Pretty good roll so far. 21. Still 21.
Alright. Yeah, but I could have had a 34.
I'm gonna turn into a cat before I stealth.
Ooh, they're the
Well, hold-
stealthiest of them all.
Can you do that?
What do you mean?
Can you
Yeah.
wild shape and maintain concentration?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
He's that good.
Wild shape you can. Polymorph you can't because polymorph is concentration.
Uh-huh. Now, while I'm a cat. Oh god.
Oh god.
There's stealth.
I have a serious question about wild shape too. What if you're wild shaped into a cat? Do you have to turn back to a human before you wild shape into something else?
I think I can drop my wild shape as a bonus action if I recall.
And then wild shape again as an action?
Don't have a. Yeah, there you go. There you got it, Lebo.
That's better.
Ooh, what's that roll for?
For the cat.
So you rolled.
Bobo.
All right. So yeah, you got a 22 for Bobo.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, they get plus 3, so it's
The 9's disadvantage plus 3 plus 10.
okay. 22.
All right. Brain got a 15 plus 10.
Oh, that's
Sorry, that.
right.
Yeah, whispered because of an NPC roll, but
Yes.
All right, you guys are feeling pretty stealthy and are moving at a pretty brisk pace. Do you feel like you can keep up with them? Oh, I'm missing Amanda's roll. Rosera,
I'm sorry? What happened?
give me a stealth roll with disadvantage
Oh, I'm sorry.
for your. You guys are attempting to pursue Kabaf stealthily. All right, 9 plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace. Yeah, so all of you, again, you're feeling pretty stealthily, and you know the rain coming down overnight has kind of matted down all the leaves. You're feeling like you can move through everything pretty easily without making too much noise and without being seen.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, you guys pursue him for a little ways. He seems to be taking a relatively straight path out of town, and after a little ways, you come to a point where he just immediately forks off and heads straight into the trees. Give me a what is that?
Sorry.
Not good.
Check.
Yeah.
I was looking to see how you could roll like disadvantage with just slash roll.
I don't.
What?
Yeah, you have to choose. I think you have to say 1d20 K1.
It says DH drop highest. DH should be drop.
I thought it was
Roll
keep
through
high.
that.
I thought it was keep lowest or something.
One. Yeah.
There's DH and KL are the same thing. Oh, maybe I need to do DH1. Yeah. So obviously I would want to roll 2 d20s. Yeah. Yeah,
Great roll.
DH1 and KL1 is the same thing. What the hell?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's
Yeah.
You're doing very poorly.
get those out of your system.
Yeah, right? Let's get the algorithm.
There you go.
So
Satisfying.
DH1 and KH1 will give you advantage and disadvantage.
Right.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys pursue him a little further. You notice him fork off into the woods, and pursuing him into the woods is a little more difficult to follow, but you guys are still feeling pretty stealthily again with.
So, Gabe, sorry to interrupt. As part of my background, I have this wanderer feature. Considering I've lived in this area for a while. Is there anything that I would know, like about this general layout? Like, are we heading east, west? Like, is there anything that I may have seen in this area where he might be heading to?
You would know that you were initially heading north, and then you are now headed somewhat northwesterly, knowing that Zafari is over here on the kind of the opposing side of the main road from Carmir's Tower on the map.
You're kind of heading towards the mountains on that map?
Kind of, yes. Not quite up to the mountains. You're still very definitely within the Halar Hills here, but you would definitely get the impression that you are kind of heading deeper in this general direction.
Yeah. And there's nothing, I don't know anything around here?
Not particularly. It's mostly just wild lands. There's not a whole lot out here in the way of additional settlements or anything of that sort. You see a few, passing beasts and stuff, some deer, some, other small creatures, but for the most part, it's largely just uninhabited. All right, you guys continue pursuing him, and at this point, it's been about an hour. So Pass Without a Trace is going to wear off. Do you want to continue pursuing with another Pass Without a Trace? Essentially, I'm requiring a new stealth roll here. So
can we track? Is anybody track? Maybe we can pause here, hang out, wait, and then try to track him. Did it look like he was concerned about how he was passing without a trace?
I don't think you would get that impression. He didn't seem like he was being particularly careful about his manner of leaving town.
If anyone can I track?
Anyone can attempt to track. I don't know if anyone has anything in particular.
What is the what's the is it survival or nature to track?
Survival.
My survival's not bad. I have +3.
I have +4.
7.
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, +7 sounds nice.
That said, do we want to give him another hour here to follow properly?
Are you burning spell slots?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're not worried about that?
Possibly go wrong.
Yeah, we're fine. Let's go.
Let's do it. I have to lose my cat for him.
Aw.
I think you lose it anyways after an hour, don't you?
Good question.
Still disadvantage.
If you guys are still trying to pursue stealthily, then yes, with disadvantage. Or if you're trying to pursue at full speed without tracking.
Still 20.
Ooh, 16. Not good.
20. Are you
Determined?
Are you wild shaping into a cat again, Rain?
No.
Okay. And I need one more from Rosera.
No, do
Okay, I can do
2d20
2 hours normally.
KL +3.
Ooh.
KL 1 plus 3.
Oh, KL 1 +3.
7.
Yep, that's
to
right.
make this easy for anyone, while we're all trying to be quiet, Erix is just playing music in all your heads.
What kind of music?
Can you not hear what I'm playing right now?
No.
Oh, then I'll have to link the video.
All right, you guys continue moving along. Still feeling pretty stealthily. He, as far as you can tell, he doesn't seem to have noticed that anyone is following him.
Well, that's good.
He's by himself?
He is by himself.
Have we determined that this is Kabath yet?
Yeah.
I would not.
Like merchant
what do you
number
mean?
7.
You haven't technically seen him as this person left his tower, with a cloak drawn over his face, presumably to ward off the rain. But it's a decent bet.
50-50. Yeah.
It's a decent bet. All right. That's all. That's what I'm looking for.
Could be the mayor. Who knows?
All right, you guys continue pursuing him, and after about another hour, you start to come up to a not the mountains themselves, but a rather large outcropping of one of the Halar hills that's kind of jutted out from the mountain. And as you turn the corner around a slight bend, shoot, I didn't copy tokens. 1 second.
Put that down. That's Daddy's. Can you bring that to Daddy, please? Thank you, buddy.
Sorry, I just realized that the light source wasn't correct. It should be good now. So as you guys follow along this rock outcropping from the mountains, you emerge from the trees, and Kabaf is nowhere to be seen. However, there is a opening into the side of this mountain before you.
Rixus, no, never mind. He does nothing.
Are there any markings or anything over the door like we've seen in other entrances?
None that you can see. It seems to be just kind of a relatively naturally formed rock face.
How tall is it?
The opening is about 10 feet high and about the same wide.
The mountain is like huge.
Oh, the mountain itself is, it probably rises up a couple 100 feet. It's not necessarily a peak, but it is kind of the same kind of rounded over stone structure that most of the Halar Hills seem to be.
Okay.
Look like anyone has traveled around like the entrance lately, or does it look overgrown? Anything like that?
Give me a survival check.
Droppings.
Can I help with-
Are there any animals dropping?
Can I help with survival?
Or you.
Sure, give me a survival check with advantage, Rosera.
Okay, with advantage.
Hey.
Oh, thank
Oh,
goodness for
that's
advantage.
Thank you for the advantage.
So with the fresh, pretty heavy rainfall, the area is kind of the ground is kind of muddied and mushed up a bit. You don't really see many signs of recent travel, but there does appear to be a single set of boot prints that have recently made impressions in the soft soil.
Can we actually see what we could see with the inside the cave?
Hold on. Before we do that, Ed, if anyone takes a step towards the cave, or everyone would hear Erixus in their brain say, make the changing one do his glowy thing. Suggesting that Zorkris, we should take 10 minutes for Zorkris to cast Detect Magic on the entrance to the cave.
No, because if we could see what we could see, that's something
I see what he
we've
means.
seen before.
What, a cave?
What?
Oh.
I've seen a cave.
So you can't exactly see that.
Okay,
It's kind of a Roll20 perspective issue. As you peer into the cave, your dark vision, if you're looking through, well, I don't know what can you see here. Yeah, through Bobo. If you were to look through Bobo, everyone else who has dark vision would just see kind of the edge of a pit.
Okay. Before we go in, I'll spend 10 minutes to do Detect Magic to see if there's any wards or glyphs or anything by the entrance.
All right, you wait the 10 minutes, and nothing in the area seems to be magical.
All right. You guys want me to send Bobo in real quick to see if he could see anything?
You said we've seen this before, Sorkers?
Well, no, we haven't seen anything yet, but if we see that, yeah, we've seen this before.
Blocked by
Where-
1 foot of
where have we
stone,
seen
3
it
feet
fit?
of wood or dirt. Yeah, they can't see anything.
I don't know, the cultist?
Oh, I must have missed that session.
I think he's referring to the guys that were in the basement that had dug a hole.
Yeah, I was at that session when I fought those things, but I don't remember the spiral.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be anything of that sort that you've seen before. And again, from your perspective, you currently just see
Can't see it.
you see a dark opening that seems to be some sort of pit from the that's all you can see from the entrance.
I'm gonna tell everybody, I don't see any like glyphs or anything in the front. So if you guys want to go in, go in. If you want me to send someone in first, I can too.
I recommend the drow.
I'll go in first. I don't care.
You probably got good vision.
YOLO.
Arixis kind of like walks up to Rosera and like grabs either side of her head and like European style kisses one cheek and then the other cheek.
Is that
And
like European or is that like The Godfather?
no, the Godfather is the kiss on the lips.
Okay.
She kisses one side and then the other side, shakes her head very hard and says, "Good luck, coward." And then kind of while she's doing that, while he does that, Rosera just kind of like fades from sight, and I have cast invisibility on Rosera.
So alright, so I stand there in
Invisible
awe, holding my hands up in front of my face, but you can't even tell that because I'm invisible.
Bring her back! What'd you
Oh
do
my
to her?
gosh.
Did you teleport her with that rig, you crazy person?
Would you like to know?
Bring her
The
back.
very first thing I do is
Oh, I
run
hear
out
her,
and give
okay.
all of you a wet willy.
No!
I don't know if you'll be able to find my ears. You probably hit me in the cheek by accident.
It doesn't matter, you're still grossed out and a little scared.
Okay. Ugh.
All right, Rosera is invisible.
Okay. I, with trepidation and kind of following the muddy footprints that I saw, like kind of trying to step where they stepped, I enter the cave towards this creepy tunnel of doom.
All right,
Hey,
you.
Tunnel of Doom.
Welcome.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Now we have two drows.
now I have to make this one invisible too. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
You should retro it and do a level 2, I guess.
Oh, I actually could. Yeah, if Phil.
I'd allow it.
Yeah, so because I'm level 3, as I shake Rosera and kiss her on both sides of the cheek, Philin also fades from existence.
What'd you do to our rogues? You psycho.
I'm the left cheek.
All right, you guys. Just a quick recap for Dan, I guess. You guys left the inn where you stayed last week last night, and pursued a figure that just left Kabaf's tower, who you are presuming to be Kabaf,
In the pouring rain.
to this cave about 2 hours away from his town.
Okay.
And you and Rosera are invisible.
Okay. Can we see? So we can't see each
So-
other either.
Correct. So approaching the cave, you see, you follow the footprints up to the edge, and you see the footprints lead right up to the edge, and then there seem to be no more footprints. Looking down into the pit now, it looks like it's about 60 feet down, if you had to guess, and it kind of slopes inwards to a smaller point in the center.
While we're also standing up here, anyone notices Arixis, he blows into his hand and he's holding in one hand the sledgehammer, which looks impossibly heavy. But it's also wispy and purple and green.
So as I walk around this thing, I'm gonna snap my fingers or something because how else will you know where I am?
Arixis
They
can
won't.
have. I can keep a mental link open with you.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I just
So
want
yeah.
someone to know. Yeah, in case I go into the tunnel of
Why are
doom.
you in there? Let them do their thing.
Yeah, I don't allow it.
I didn't. First of all, you'd have to save against me to not allow it.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
He has a ring of mind shielding.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm not in his cowardly mind. But Rosera just keeps hearing. That's all she hears, unless she has something to say, which I will relay back to the team if necessary. And by the way, to answer the question, why am I this close? It's because I need to be within 30 feet.
I don't think you have to remain within 30 feet. Oh, for it to communicate. Never mind. Sorry, I thought you meant for invisibility.
No, invis is just a touch, and then they keep it until I lose concentration.
Right.
So,
All right,
do we see anything on the ground in here? Anything interesting?
Not in particular. Rosera was able to discern that Kabaf's or this figure's footprints led into the cave and led up to the pit, and then they seemed to vanish.
Oh, so they did lead up to the pit. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
just
they
right up
stopped
to
at
the edge of the pit. It's currently raining pretty heavily, and there's some muddy footprints tracked in.
And they go to the pit and they stop. And there's nothing else around on the floor. Anyway.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, dear God.
See, if I could get in your head, I'd help you, but you choose not to let me.
Oh, there it goes.
Nothing
Oh my
that
God,
you
we
can
rolled a
see.
four.
Finally.
It does look like just peering around the pit itself. It does look like it's pretty crudely made. It doesn't seem to be a natural formation of some kind. It probably looks like it would be scalable too, with some difficulty.
Tools around, anything like that would have been used to dig it, or like you said, any like hiking or like I don't know, rock climbing tools.
Not that you guys
Does it
see
look
that.
like the Brooklyn boulders?
It seems like it's all pretty empty.
Okay. And there's no just so I walked around the tunnel, but there's no other entrances. This is it. It's just this hole.
Yes, that's all you can see.
All right.
Okay.
Well, guess we're going down the hole.
Yeah.
You said 60 feet?
2020 going down the hole. I don't care.
Yeah, you'd estimate it's about 60 feet to the bottom.
Ropes.
Oh.
And is there
Does it
anything to
get-
tie a rope to?
There are some trees outside. You could attempt to fashion multiple ropes together to create something long enough.
Well, you said it's-
I pull out my climbing tools. I fasten Python to the top of the pit and start going to town. There are normal adventurers packs though. The ropes in there, are those long enough?
Ropes in there are 50 feet, so you'd have to fashion multiple
Tied
ropes together.
Well, if it's scalable, do we need climbing tools, or I don't know.
Well, yeah, like you're saying it's scalable. You think we'd be able to actually climb it? With our
Yes,
hands, or
but it'd be a difficult climb. Climbing tools would definitely assist that attempt.
At the bottom, when you say that we can tell it's about 60 feet, is there something we can see at the bottom, or that's just the estimate we can make?
I guess technically that's no. Actually, you guys, you can pretty clearly see with your dark vision that there's a discernible floor at the bottom. Again, you're estimating about 60 feet down.
does it look like there's any light at the bottom? Not necessarily coming from the bottom, but maybe coming in from a tunnel in that direction or something.
None that you can see.
Okay.
What would the check be to climb?
Athletics.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely hook up a Python to the top and tie my rope to it.
Are the ropes
Yeah.
invisible?
Anything on their person is invisible. Once it's off their person, it is not invisible.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So you guys, I guess, as soon as I dig this thing into the wall, will see that I'm setting up a rope, and I will attempt to rappel down the wall.
Once I see the rope, I'm gonna say, "Hold it! You just want me to send Bobo down and see what's down there?"
I don't know how I would communicate back without making a sound. So
Arixis hears that, communicates it to Rosaire, and says, "Don't tell the drow."
Don't tell what?
Don't tell the other drow.
Message is mental. You don't have to speak.
You do have to you do have to speak to reply, but it can be like a quiet speech. Like he can whisper back to you and you'll hear it.
Yeah, I let Zorkris talk to me.
I say, "Hey, you're setting up a rope. I could just send the bird down there."
I'd tell him to do it carefully.
Does pass without trace still on?
Does it apply to the bird?
You would feel that it had worn off as you guys were reaching this cave.
Ooh.
So, pop another stealth deck. I'll send them down.
All right, give me a stealth check for Bobo.
It's a roll D20 plus 3.
Oh, all right. Bobo is feeling very stealthy.
All right, I get Bobo by himself.
Nice.
Very good. All right. They go, "Hey, rope," and then he's gonna look down the hole. And now I'm holding on to Shin's shoulder, and I'm looking through Bobo's wall.
Can you
All
hear
right,
me okay like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to, sorry, my phone is dying, so I'm just...
No, seems good. Seems nice and clear and everything.
Calling us.
Is it Amanda?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Bobo descends into the cave and sees another tunnel stretching out before him.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
Scream.
I'm going to be whispering into Shin's ear and telling him what I see as we go. All right. And I only have, 120 feet that I could send Bobo away from me before I lose connection?
Correct. You have about 85 feet left.
So, start stealthily moving Bobo.
Huh? What
All
are
right.
these?
So you can get to about there.
All right. So once I get to there, I'm going to say, what are these things in front of him? These little pillar things.
It seems to be a bit of a larger room, and those are. I messed up the dynamic lighting. Those are support pillars. You should not be seeing through them like that. You should just be seeing a circular rock formation.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to proof him back to me and tell everybody what I saw. There you go.
All right, he reappears next to you.
All right, so tell him that it was pretty clear. There's like another big room, but then I started to lose connection, so I poofed him back.
The coast is clear as far as enemies are concerned.
There. Yep.
All right, then yeah,
what Bobo saw.
I will continue to rappel down the wall here.
Be clear, you are repelling the 60-foot depth with a 50-foot rope.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna rappel down, and then how do I want to do this? Do I want to? So like,
I could just give you the rope that I have if you were nice to me.
Yeah, we have.
you
have multiple ropes. Actually,
I don't have multiple ropes, and I haven't discussed this with anybody, so I'm assuming I don't have another one.
Technically, you do, because Arixis gave you the bag of holding which ceased to function. You should have in your possession a 60-foot silk rope.
You didn't even give me my rope back, and you're not letting me read your mind.
I thought no. I actually I'm pretty sure that I thought I had left all of that shit on the floor for everyone else to take when the bag exploded.
Oh, you didn't pick it all up? No.
I don't think I did. I think the only thing that I took was the ring.
Can I
Okay,
have
somebody
my silk rope
has a
back?
silk rope then.
Dibs. Taking a 60-foot silk rope.
Okay.
What ring did you? Oh, I know what ring you took. Never mind.
I guess like, so you're gonna throw the rope down, but wouldn't I want to come with you if I'm also invisible?
You're welcome to, but I just kind of started doing it on my own.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
you'd
does
be able to
anybody
rappel
know
down.
that you're doing that?
Yeah, you can see the rope.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
you can see the rope hanging from a stake at the top of the
Yeah,
Okay.
the top of the thing.
So I could just
you
follow
guys
down
hear-
the rope, the same rope.
Yeah, you guys hear tink, 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 and all of a sudden a piton appears in the side of the hole, and then you see a rope go, "Soof," and a rope appears.
Cool.
Well, is it if my rope is 60 feet, can my rope reach all the way to the bottom?
Pretty close, yeah.
So
Close
can
enough.
can I just tie my rope to his python and also go down?
Did you like
Yes.
fall on my fucking head?
Let's all slide down.
Actually, both of you who are tying ropes, give me sleight of hand checks.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm not tying them. I'm planning to just totally go down somebody else's rope.
Right.
Someone help me?
Valerian is tying a rope, and Erixus is tying a rope.
Can someone help me?
There it starts. There it starts.
Someone save him.
Welcome back. Is this the dream that Fillerin was having of falling down a hole?
Rich is going to give him the best possible picture of this.
So you tie the rope up, and you give it a nice strong tug just to check your work, and it comes right off.
Important question. Did it come off while I was holding it?
So,
A story told in dice.
Yeah,
as-
you grabbed it with both hands and kind of yanked on it a bit to make sure it was going to support your weight before you went down, and it came right off the piton. And then you see Erixus walk up and then just masterfully tied like a perfect bow knot, and
With like
just
one hand, with his
Right.
toes.
Erixus knows that we're in the middle of a dangerous wizard chase. And so he's trying, and as insane as he is, he's trying, but he is the whole way down, you just hear just gradually fading in volume as Erixus chuckling descends.
Oh my god.
And then also you hear whisperingly from about 30 feet down, also my rope is nicer.
What's that?
Also my rope is nicer.
all right. Everyone who is descending down Erixus's rope, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Would anyone like to descend
Is
Philip's rope?
Erixus visible?
Yes, only Rosera and Valerian are invisible.
Can I
Athletics.
do that with acrobatics, or does it have to be athletics?
It's
sloppy
it's
right now.
it's more of a strength check to climb down the rope than finesse. The finesse of acrobatics.
Unless you were a monk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Gabe, do I also need to roll for that?
Better than a 1.
Yes.
Roll the.
Yeah. The sleight of hand was for the knot.
Are we all,
All right.
rope?
Erixus and Zorkris Shin start descending down, and Valerian start descending down. They are able to make it down pretty skillfully. Rain and Rosera kind of come down behind them and trip up a little bit, but they're manage to be caught and steadied back on the rope by the others. But yeah, you all successfully make your way downward.
So I'm the only one still up top. I guess I should make an athletics check.
Oh yeah.
Join the others.
Give me an athletics check.
No,
You also get advantage, but that's fine.
Oh, we were supposed to have
Just
advantage.
Slid down the whole thing.
I'm gonna assume that your advantage is because I so masterfully tied the knot that it was simple.
No, but you didn't think that.
I was saying,
I'm giving an advantage because you used the rope. It would have been a much more difficult check with if you had just attempted to climb down the rock.
I am leave the rope where it is, by the way, in case we need to run away again.
Smart.
Okay. All right, you guys descend down and see the cave that Zerkris described earlier.
So I'll tell them there'll be a little line to the left, and then it comes back to the right, and it leads to a big room with pillars. Let's go.
The Rosera hears me in her head saying, "Go forward, Invisible One. Go forward."
Whoever's leading, give me a perception check with advantage.
Ooh, I want to leave.
Go for it.
Okay.
Who are we following, by the way?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Yeah, isn't she invisible?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we could hear. Oh, we can't.
Hear
Yeah,
Rosera giggling.
Yeah, you could definitely hear her say, "Follow me."
I can
We'll have the like
pass
5 feet of rope tied behind her. We'll just follow the rope.
Do we know that this is as far as the owl
Yeah.
got?
Well, I
Or
can
the
tell
map
you, we
goes
got to an
right.
open room with the pillar.
Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna attempt stealth. I'm gonna try to.
Well, you're still invisible.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, give me.
I'm assuming that my feet are still making noise.
Yeah, so everybody give me a new stealth check, since Pass Without a Trace is worn off, and Rosera and Falarin, you get advantage on stealth when you're invisible, right?
Is Bobo still in play?
I believe.
Hold on, Caleb. Hold on.
Sorry, what do you mean by
Sure.
what do you mean by?
He rolled the stealth check to go down.
Yeah, you can continue using his.
So I got
Becomes invisible until spell ends. Anything targets wearing carrying invisible. So,
No.
yeah, but I think
can't beat you or something.
I think the invisible condition
Other
though.
creatures have disadvantage. I thought it was other creatures have disadvantage on perception checks trying to perceive an invisible stealth.
Here, I got it. It's.
Okay, yeah, it is just disadvantage. Oh, attack rolls have advantage. Okay, sorry, I thought it was stealth checks specifically, not attack rolls. All right, 16, 10, or
I am not stealthy at all.
7.
Rixus is just like humming, walking around.
19, 22. All right, yeah. Overall, you guys are feeling pretty stealthy. Rosera is leading, but is kind of making a little bit of noise as she trudges forward. As you get, hang on.
Oh, sorry. I'm excited.
You're good. Falarin is pushing ahead of the leader.
Yeah.
As you guys push into this room, I'm going to back you up just a little bit further, actually. And as you guys push into this room, Rosera, you do hear coming down from both of these tunnels that you see branching off here, just barely. You hear the sound of like skittering and feet like slapping on the stone floor.
Creepy.
Does it sound like
Prefix.
what?
On what?
What kind of animal? Can I identify the animal by the sound?
Give me a survival check.
Oh boy. No.
You definitely don't think that it's human. It doesn't sound like shoes or boots. slapping on the ground. It sounds like some sort of animal, but you don't know what.
Can I tell if it sounds small or big?
It doesn't sound very big.
Alright. Does it sound like those fucking brain monsters?
Give me an
Sure about
intelligence check. Just straight intelligence.
Gosh.
Yeah,
You're not sure. With the difference in terrain, you don't really have a good reference point to compare those monsters moving through the woods in comparison to the same thing moving across stone.
It's gonna be them, and they're gonna eat my fucking brains because I can't roll for shit.
Need new dice.
Right? I'm gonna pull out my actual dice and start taking.
And start like
I
playing
roll.
a game.
As you guys
boy.
pause, considering this, did a 3 just pop up on the
That
screen
was
for
an
anybody?
accident.
Yeah,
I
it did.
dragged it over.
I was like, what is happening?
Well, I didn't know you could do that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do that.
You just drag the die roll onto the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
Wow.
What are we doing?
Fucking
I'm
with.
sorry, I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Wow, look at that. That's really cool.
It's
Oh, wait,
only
Sorry.
it's only the one with the pink die on it though. Like you can't just drag any number onto the screen. It has to be
You
one
can
of
drag
those.
like any die onto the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that worked. That didn't
The
work for
die
me.
roll. Yeah.
Oh, the square, yeah. But like you can't drag like the results and stuff.
No.
Okay. Anyways, sorry. As you guys, you can't drag the whole thing. You can rearrange the die
I was
rolls.
just gonna say that's tripping me out. What? Are you
What?
doing there?
You can rearrange them. Okay, sorry. I'm learning all sorts of new things about Roll20 tonight, apparently. All right. As you guys sit there contemplating the sound of these monsters, you see something just barging into the room. Sorry, one
Is
second.
it a 3?
Summary.
Coming from this side tunnel here, you just see something come
Ew.
skittering in.
I'm out.
Wait, that looks like a brain.
Does it look like one of the little brains?
Oh no! These little silly jellyfish brain things.
It looks in the direction of Filarin and hang on, and
It knows full well we're here.
you can tell that it's starting to panic a little bit. It has no mouth or eyes or anything to indicate its expression, but just it seems to have like a general kind of quivering feeling about it. And
Can I charge it and attack?
roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
It can sense intelligence, but it can't see you, so it's probably. Maybe it's just
Yeah,
like.
but it can
It has
sense
no
my
eyes. Yeah.
brain.
It knows we're here.
I don't think it
And-
matters.
Yeah, I think we determined that the ring doesn't actually impact them, right?
Ooh.
It doesn't affect their ability to
It doesn't impact
to
your
steal your brain.
Oh, does it? I don't think it impacts their detection though either, right?
Mm, not by the letter of the description.
Okay. Well, if it does, I am 100% using the ring to prevent it from knowing where I am. But
It doesn't. There's actually one specific condition that allows you to not be detected by this thing, and it's not the ring. The
That's
ring
what
doesn't
I
have the
thought.
same power.
that's what I thought.
Did we have these things in a handout before? I thought we did.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I don't know if he gave us a handout. I think we found it and shared it.
A what?
A handout.
Oh. At least I rolled well.
You know, with a fancy
Yeah.
bow,
So
and you're
did it.
invisible.
So I've done like this. One of these got me before, right? So I'm gonna be absolutely freaking out.
Just so you guys are aware, before the fight goes, Erixis, you would both hear Erixis in your brain. Well, Rosera would hear Erixis. How does the ring of thought shielding work? You have to explicitly allow it. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me trying to get in your brain?
Or is it like
So-
hearing where you can't really turn it off?
No. So I'm like, Rosera, you can't turn it off. Fillarin, you hear the incessant sound of a door knocking.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
So creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
So you can't. So that sounds like you can't choose which creatures. Like, how can you choose? Like,
You
how can
know when
allow a
they're-
message from-
You know when they're
That's what I'm
attempting
saying.
to communicate with you.
Yeah, I think.
So can I just
think-
knock on his brain?
I mean, he can deny it.
He can deny it, but can I knock
Give
on
me-
his brain?
Give me 1 second.
Well, I'm Rosera. You would hear me in your brain saying, "The second you attack, you can be seen."
But I'm already seen. Can I say that back
no.
to you?
No, they haven't.
Yeah.
They can't see you because you're invisible.
But
They
you
know
can't say,
approximately
like,
that
sense
you're
my
there.
brain?
They know approximately that you're there, but they don't. It's hard for them to pinpoint you still.
They sense that there's an intelligent creature within their.
Actually, no, never mind. They can see you.
I have a question. Can every
No, wait, no, they can't. No, they can't. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong thing here.
Guys,
I
what are
can't
they
see
doing?
you. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can see you. Guys, guess how much bourbon I've drank so far?
Uh-oh.
That many.
200 milliliters.
means nothing to me because I'm American.
And I'm not gonna go to sleep tonight. 'Cause I also drank half a bottle of iced tea with it. Bourbon iced tea with a lemon is really fucking good. Don't let me hear otherwise. Please, I drink at most 5 nights a week.
All right. So what now?
My VAC calculator, right?
Rosera, shoot.
I mean, I do think that I understand that they can be seen, but I don't think there's a benefit to me staying hidden. I could hold an action. I'm just trying to think about, like, for the benefit of the party, what good would it do for me to hold an action versus just go for it? I don't have any spells.
Yeah, so technically these creatures won't have disadvantage to hit invisible creatures.
I'm sorry. So
So your invisibility is essentially negated.
it's
Wait,
it
will
doesn't
she
matter.
have? Hold on. She has advantage though if she's invisible. Does that get negated too?
Technically,
Stealth?
yes.
Can I at least get? Can I be?
Yes,
stealthy?
you are hidden.
Or sneak attacky, I mean.
Yeah, you are hidden, so you can get advantage on your first attack here.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll go. I'll step back as far as I'll stay where I was, and I'll go for the one I can see ahead of me, and I will use my fancy longbow.
Snippy, snippy.
All right, 26
Ooh.
will definitely hit. And you get sneak attack since the attack's with advantage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I already clicked that. My bad.
Well, you didn't roll your attack yet.
Oh,
She did roll her. Oh,
Sorry, you didn't roll damage for your attack yet.
sorry.
There you go. So you use the 13 sneak. But yeah, you deal 23 damage,
Jesus.
and you just nail this thing against the back wall.
Yeah. And now I'm not invisible anymore.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so
Well,
I would probably frantically look around. I really didn't like my mind being occupied last time with these guys. And turn.
All right,
I'm
Philerin,
back.
are you back? Okay,
Yep, I'm back.
you're up. So you just watched Valera pin one of them against the wall.
Valera
Rose there.
Sorry, Rosera,
pinned one of them against the wall.
with an arrow. Yes.
Where?
It's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
You saw it just fly out of your vision behind that pillar, and just
Okay.
you hear a thump against the wall.
There are more of them.
Give me a perception check.
Hey.
You still hear skittering coming from both of these tunnels that you can just barely see the edge of.
And we said that Valerian knows what these things are and what they can do, or what's the?
You know roughly from our previous encounter with them. You're not an expert on what they are, but you know enough to be cautious of them.
But I also know they're small and squishy.
Yes.
Okay, and I also know that they probably know where yeah, actually, do I know that they can sense us without actually having to see us?
Probably not. I mean, you could maybe deduce that from the previous encounter with them, that they seem to be targeting people that they couldn't see. But you're not like intimately familiar with all the details of their abilities.
Okay, then I'm gonna take. Where's the other tunnel? Okay, take 2 steps into the room. Okay, now I can see the other one. So that's at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get in range of this one. They're not surprised, right?
You are hidden. So you would have surprise on the first turn.
Hold on, surprise or sneak attack? Big difference.
Both technically, because you'll have advantage and
Nice.
surprise.
Rosen's dead.
Well, no. So I do. So they are surprised, as far as combat's concerned. Then they don't know I'm here, even though they have blind sense and
They can generally sense that you're there, but your stealth roll is allowing you to elude their ability to pinpoint exactly where you are.
Okay, works for me. Gank. So I have advantage, you said?
Yeah. So sneak and assassin.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, that hits.
Right.
Auto crit, yeah. 22
I
hits.
keep looking at it like, oh fuck, I rolled a crit. Yes, of course I rolled a crit.
All right, and yeah, you just your rapier comes down and it just splits this thing in two.
And I'm gonna, I guess, use my. Do I want to hide or sprint? I'm gonna sprint, or whatever the term is, dash. And go back that way.
so so it kind of went. Let me see. So does everyone in the party saw like based on where we are at, everyone saw the at least the first two popped out, or just the people that's close? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so Shinkan, so I turned around and talked to Zerkus. Like, have we met these creatures before? What are they? Remind me what they do. If you remember.
Remember the campsite?
Yeah.
Devourers, man, devourers.
Unless they ate that part of his
I
memory.
actually have no clue. Like, I am clueless.
In the campsite, remember we were camping, we set a trap.
Right.
Like the brains came into the camp and they.
Yeah. I must, you know what? It probably took my memory with it. I am absolutely. It's like I'm baffled as why the rest of the party are so on guard. But seeing that Filler is coming back, you know, I'm gonna take a step forward just in case. So I will be moving 5, 10. Still can. Oh wait, 15. 20, 25. Just gonna be standing next to Rosero in case anything happens, and I will be right here. Enter. Oh, I'm holding action. I think my Polearm Master will be able to have a reaction. Anyone that comes in 10 feet of my.
All
right. So yeah.
See Shin.
Oh.
He disappeared around the corner.
Oh.
A polearm.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's gonna happen again.
Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Would I not have the opportunity to attack when he was 10 feet away?
No, it's when they move out.
Polearm Master.
When they entered while wielding a halberd, I mean, yeah, other, hold on, let me, how do I do that? The last part. Other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter the reach.
Awesome.
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh god.
That's really good.
I could try to save myself with that.
Were you also readying an action to attack or no?
No, I'm just saying, like, I figure I have that, so I was just gonna,
Okay.
Yeah.
Better hit hard.
Oh, jeez. Right. So, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Definitely better hit hard.
No.
Or at all.
All right. So 6
No.
6 psychic damage, right? What do I just?
13 attack damage, 6 psychic damage, and then oh my god, what is this?
No, it's not
roll?
13 attack damage.
6
He
total.
Claws.
missed with the claws.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Not completely fell. But anyway. Okay.
Well, yeah. We're waiting for you to get stunned and incapacitated.
It's going to be pretty crappy.
Whew.
Oh my god.
Zorkus is gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have a clean shot at him now? Alright. Fireball. Right. Bam. Enter.
Alrighty. I am going to 5, 10, 15, so I can try to see what's going on here. Oh god. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna try to thorn whip it. Wait, that's a terrible idea.
Get over
I'm gonna
here.
do it anyway. Oh,
Gonna
wow.
do it anyway.
Okay. 10 damage.
All
and
right,
I
still
think it
standing.
would pull the creature closer to me.
Would you do that?
I think you can choose to,
Oh, okay.
but
I
if
could
you
choose, I
want
would
to,
choose not to.
yeah, I don't think that's a requirement.
Cool. That would be then the end of my turn.
Bobo.
Bobo is gonna do a flyby and then fly back to Zorkus.
He's gonna eat it. Eat it.
All right, Erixus.
Do I have advantage on something?
Yes, the next attack roll against it will have advantage.
Do I see? Is there only this one here?
That's all you can see. Yes.
15, 20. Do I have a clear shot from here? Or would I have had a clear shot from here? Is like Bobo small enough to give me a clear shot?
Yeah. You can shoot around him. It's clear enough.
He's really on top of my head.
I'm going to send an Eldritch Blast. 21.
Cool.
That'll hit.
With advantage.
With advantage, right? Give it a shot.
Either way, it's already dead.
Hey!
There it is.
Oh!
Take the crit anyway.
Now it's destroyed.
Oh, that's very
Some
dead.
brain off my
It,
face.
it explodes as the blast of force impacts it. It just there's little bits of brain all over the floor and
Hold
walls
on,
now.
this is actually wrong. For a crit, should it get my charisma bonus on the second dice roll?
No.
It should, right?
It only doubles the dice, is my understanding.
Yeah, doubles dice.
Okay.
The dice that you roll.
Okay.
And that's the downfall of the crit system, because sometimes you roll a 1 and the crit is almost meaningless.
Well, in this case, it's still alive. There's nothing else I can see.
No, and we are out of initiative.
Oh. Well, But I have another Eldritch Blast I want to shoot.
Not me, not me!
You can shoot
Are they
me.
gone?
Shoot one of these support pillars, see what happens.
I could catch it. It'll be fun.
I don't think you can
I
catch
don't think
force.
Eldritch Blast is not a missile.
Good luck
Out of
catching
initiative.
that.
And we're out of initiative.
All right.
You are out of initiative.
Yay!
Well, Rose asks from behind the wall, are they gone?
Nobody responds.
They're gone, but no one's invisible anymore.
Oh my
Nope,
god, they got their
behind
brains.
you.
I'm gonna have to go tell their families about everything.
All right, I take a peek around here.
You see what you see? Another tunnel continuing on deeper.
Oh, he's visible, so we can follow him.
Start to poke this one with my rapier.
You killed
Make
him.
sure it's dead.
There.
Are you guys following me? Is that what's going on here?
I think you're a leader now.
Does seem to
I'm
be
the
that they're
leader
waiting
now.
for you.
All right, I am going to attempt to be stealthy here. Oh fuck! There's another fork in the road.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
You're not
Stealthy
feeling
and-
the most stealthy. You notice a little bit of echo from the tunnels every time you accidentally kick a little stone or something.
A little bit. You're very generous.
I feel equally stealthy.
Okay. That 10 was rolled with a +9.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, it was.
All right.
You should hug the left wall.
I think that's what I'm
I mean,
gonna
yeah,
do.
at this point, I feel like I'm grabbing onto the wall a little bit.
Oh
Feeling
boy.
Very,
Oh boy, what's this?
Oh no, what you find?
All right. Bear in mind that you have dark vision as you begin to peer into the chamber in front of you. You see a colorless gray substance coating the floor in one area.
Colorless gray substance?
Well,
So
great,
you are unable to see colors with dark vision.
Oh, so this
unless
right
there's
here.
light.
Got it.
In total darkness, you only see shades of gray.
So I see what looks like a puddle.
Right. That's too hard to tell what it is at this distance.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room though?
Not as far as you can see.
Okay.
Do we feel anything? Like heat, or do we smell anything?
yeah, is there any
Ooh, yeah.
smells?
No. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Sorry, the no was to the heat.
Should we both
Can I
do
help?
it or just?
I'm helping on perception checks.
I am helping.
What does that
yeah.
mean?
You can give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, thank God.
There seems to be a bit of a deathly stench. You're not sure if it's coming from the thing in the center of the room or if it's just kind of a general essence of this cave.
okay. Rosera kind of pulls her shirt up like over her nose and looks back at everybody like, ooh, and shakes her head.
Is it a natural stench?
Give me a nature check.
22.
It kind of smells a bit like a decomposing body.
Oh boy.
That's nature.
So there's a decomposing body somewhere, a puddle on the floor of some sort,
Flowers that smell like decomposing bodies. It could be a flower.
and Wilrose shows up from the other tunnel.
Hello. Gotta check our flanks, boys.
I look at the bard and shake my head.
All bards are cowards.
So
Oh, there you go.
can I get a better look at what the substance on the floor is from now, or can I just assume that it's a puddle of blood?
You can give me a perception check from where you're at, or you can step another tile closer and give me an investigation check if you want to get a closer look.
I dare you to taste it.
You can taste it with no ill effects.
Yeah, but like, will it still just be gross?
Yeah.
Put your finger in there and take one taste. They'll give you a gold.
Ew. Rosera
All right.
doesn't want you to do it though.
Without touching it, you kind of lean forward and peer down at it, and it doesn't really seem to have any sort of smell or it's definitely clear-ish. You can see the floor underneath it, through it. It seems to be somewhat gelatinous in that it's not a pure liquid like you would expect water to spread out on the floor and kind of fill all of the low areas. It seems to be holding together in a specific form. It's not very thick though. It's just like maybe an inch thick on the floor. As you are leaning in, you feel you get like within an inch or two of it, and then it kind of shifts quickly and reaches out and touches you.
Fuck.
Give me give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I am scared shitless. What happens?
I'm so, Phil Aaron. It's been an honor playing with you.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do what I was going to do, because I'd probably lose a dagger.
As you are all standing there, the blob that had reached out and touched Philerin retracts into itself, and then suddenly a new Philerin appears.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
I've had enough with one.
Kill them both. It's the only way to know.
Oh,
Anybody proficient in perception? Give me a perception check.
Alright.
what about me?
Changing my daughter while I'm doing
Sorry,
this.
you have no more perception.
You want each of us to do it?
Oh, I'm not
One
proficient.
No, each person proficient in perception.
Wait, why do I have?
Are we all doing it?
What is this?
Yeah, if you're proficient, if you have the little checkbox next to it.
Oh, sorry. I do.
Okay, then yeah, you are proficient.
I do have the little checkbox.
Wilrose, standing to the side there, you see this new Philerin just kind of appear almost instantaneously next to the old one, and you notice a thin, almost indiscernible thread stretching between the back of this one and the ooze on the floor.
Wilrose notices it.
Wilrose is the only one who notices this.
How,
I am not
like
very-
it's like a tiny little thread.
Yeah, you can just barely see it.
I'm gonna.
Acted anyway.
Say, Philerin, raise your hand.
I raise my hand.
Valerian raises his hand.
Does the cloak raises his hand?
That's what he just said.
But both of them raise their hands.
Philerin, close your eyes. Cover your eyes.
They
Look
both
away.
cover their eyes.
All right, I'm gonna step up with my dagger and slice at the thread.
Your dagger bounces off.
Well, step back.
Bounces off the thread.
Yeah. Seems to be undamaged.
I step up and slice it with the sword, the special sword.
Burnt one?
The magical one.
Tari wooden sword, short sword.
You slash at it again, and the sword bounces off. Seems to do no
Whoa.
damage.
I'm gonna cast message to the clone and go, "Who are you?"
He responds, "I'm Flarin."
Seems legit to me.
Only Philerin would say that.
Says to the clone in his head, in the clone's head, "Are you a coward?"
Doesn't respond.
Interesting. Alexis messages, not messages, but the real Falarin would hear knocking in his head.
Tell him to blink twice.
I
or
allow
something.
it. I allow it this time.
If you're real, you know it, raise your hand.
If what?
If you're real and you know it, raise your hand.
I raise my hand. Simple.
All right, everybody shoot the other one.
Well, does it raise
Does
his
only
hand?
one raise their hand?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Arixis would inform everyone that he was in the head of the real one, and the real one has his hand raised.
Well, yeah,
But I
but what
can't-
did
Yeah, like which one literally?
Gabe did the other one also raise its hand?
Arixis can only message one person at a time, so I was assuming that he was exclusively messaging you. So no,
Well,
it does not.
but- okay,
The clone
so
does not raise his hand.
Got it.
Arixis got stuck season fire. I mean, Arixis does say, like, I only messaged the real one. That's the real one. Look at him. He's wetting himself. Of course he's the real one.
I thrust at the fake filler with the wooden sword, the special sword.
Oh no.
You're hitting the Flaren specifically.
The Falaran that doesn't have his hand up.
I'm just verifying you're not attacking the thread again.
No, the person.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, your eyes are still closed, so you don't know.
All right, make an attack roll with the sword.
His eyes is his eyes still closed?
With advantage, sure.
Sorry, which one are you reading?
16 will hit.
The real one, of course. No, the fake one.
All right, you see suddenly the remainder of the ooze on the floor just kind of start convulsing and form into a more condensed blob right behind this
Why did you do that?
clone of Fillarin.
What is that?
It's our doom.
Oh boy.
Initiative.
That's cool looking.
Can't see it. I'm holding its
I
water.
can see it because Fillerin is blocking me.
Can you put it up on the big screen?
Wait, did Falaran disappear?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, it's
No,
not your
yeah,
soul now, dude.
the Fillarin clone is still standing there.
It's got your soul now, dude. That's dark.
It's been real.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna spend the rest of eternity down here in this cave.
Is the substance still on the floor, Gabe? Or is it all coalesced now?
It is kind of all coalesced into this single blob. Wilros would still, he hasn't conveyed this, I don't believe, but Wilros would still notice the thread attached to the fake Falaran.
So I'm just trying to get like the lay of the land here. There's the fake Falaran with a thread attached to the coalesced blob, which also has another person in front of it. Or is that
No,
other person meant?
That's
okay.
that's just the
I
token.
understand
You
now.
see the blob.
Yep.
The blob.
Okay. And the Falaran is the person who would be in the token in front of the blob. I understand.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm not that drunk. I am making sense.
I'm missing Flaren's initiative. Oh, he didn't click. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Add that in real quick.
I would like to confirm that none of us are surprised, so fake Falaran can assassinate us.
You hope.
Oh gosh.
All right, Rosera, you are up first.
Is it possible to get to this thing without going through Fillarin?
Yeah, you can move through either Wilros or Flaren's spaces. It's just it costs you double movement on their square. Actually, technically, you can move here to here as well, but it's gonna end up being about the same movement.
Yeah, it'd be about the same. But good call, thanks.
So yeah, it would cost
I
you
like it
it would
down
cost you
this way.
15. Yeah, it would cost you 15 feet of movement to get to here instead of 10. Or here, either way, either side.
I'd like to just steer clear of my friends because I don't know
Next.
this beast and I don't want to accidentally endanger them. So okay. Longbow it is, just going for it.
If you're attacking within 5 feet, you'll be at disadvantage.
Oh.
So you could have either like moved over here and yeah. All right, 16 will hit,
Okay.
and you get sneak attack since you have an ally adjacent.
Okay, great. 1 second. Now again. Sorry. Did it wrong. That's just not what I did. There we go.
All right, 18 damage. Wow.
Cool.
Anything else on your turn?
No. A little freaked out, but no. There. I don't like going after it.
All right, this thing is going to reach out and attack the real Flaren. You see a blob of the ooze come forward and just try to slap him. As a 15 hit.
15 ties. What does that mean?
That's a hit. For 11 damage.
Okay, and can I have that? How does Uncanny Dodge work?
I believe that only affects saving throws.
No.
No, it's
Reaction. Reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Oh, really? I thought it was only saving throws. Yeah, you can. You can.
Okay,
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can have it to 5.
So wait, 5? Okay.
And then I need a.
Hold on. I think I'm also controlling other Falerans.
Yeah, you copied
That doesn't matter.
HP changed.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm tracking this thing's HP on its token, so it is irrelevant.
Okay.
But thank you. And then I need a wisdom saving throw from Flaren.
No.
No.
Oh my god.
He makes another copy of me.
Toast.
Take an additional 15 psychic damage.
Wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
you begin to feel your memories slip from your mind. You're having difficulty
hold 1
remembering.
That's considered a damage roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use cutting words to to bardic inspiration the damage roll. When a creature you could see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses, rolling a bardic inspiration die and subtracting the number.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that's bardic inspiration is 1d8 now. 7. So it's 1
So
less bardic.
I'm gonna get.
All right, you take
7
8
back.
damage. Yep.
Okay. Woof.
And then I need you to roll the d4.
You need me to roll a d4?
Yes.
Can't protect you here.
I can't
All
protect
right.
myself here either.
No, that's actually good. You now have a -1 to any ability check or attack roll you make.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Ability or attack roll?
Yes. Arixis, you're up.
All right.
Does that include saves? No, right?
No, just abilities and attacks.
Okay.
I will. As a bonus action, Erixis pulls out his flute. One-handedly pulls out his flute, which is now like a sharpened bone for some reason. Plays a beautifully haunting tune, and there's a pale purple mist just settles over this thing, and it is now cursed. Game I'm using Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
On it. So just I'm saying it out loud in case I forget. Any roll of a 19 or a 20, a 19 crits for me. And this lasts for the next 10 rounds.
Wow.
I assume this thing has half cover if I like, or can I attack like the Falarin that's above the thing has a hit bar, a HP bar that's diminishing. Is that because it's tied to the same Falarin that?
Yes.
Yes, you can ignore that one. You would have seen Wilros hit the fake Flarin with his sword, and you notice that the blobs seem to react to that negatively.
So
when we're attacking the blob, we're attacking my
Valerian
copy.
seems to be an extension of the blob.
So can I my question is, do I have an unobstructed view on the blob that I can throw something at?
Or Valerian.
No, it's
Like
gonna
the fake-
either are gonna have 3/4 cover at this point
How would the fake Falarin have 3/4 cover for me?
Rain's in the. Oh no.
because
Rain is-
Rain's in the way.
Yeah, but Rain's a small creature, isn't he?
I don't. Hold on. I have to refresh because then my map is not. Rain is to my bottom left.
Bottom
What?
left, right.
To your bottom right.
Yeah,
There's a wall to
yeah.
your bottom left.
He's not there.
I'm refreshing.
Down and down is up.
Cats and dogs living
Living
together.
together. Mass
Rain,
hysteria.
yeah, Rain is smack dab in front of you.
Would Rain give him 3/4 cover though?
Will
Also, Roll20 is not refreshing for me.
call it half cover.
All around.
I won roulette. Yes.
I don't understand. Did you win money?
Diaper roulette. I won diaper roulette.
Oh, I don't play Diaper Roulette, but I played a version of it where I was going to have to change my daughter while I was playing this game, but my wife came downstairs and she took her from me. So I can't.
So when I muted my headset before, I was changing Brianna, which means that Noelle gets this diaper, which is apparently full of shit.
It's only shit.
It's only shit. Yeah, there we go.
That rules. All right. I'm trying now. Okay, I'm back, but I'm trying to find us, and I don't see us. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now I see things. 5. Can I occupy the same? Can I pass through the same space as Bobo without?
Yeah, Bobo's
Yeah.
on my head.
Bobo's on Zerker's head. It's just the tokens are
Okay.
weird, so
15. I assume now I have an unobstructed view of this thing.
yeah, you have a
No,
clear
I
shot
don't.
here.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
I have a clear shot of that one.
You have a clear shot on the blob itself. Yes.
All right, I'm pew-pewing the blob.
Altitude.
1.
That hits.
All right. Hold on. Let me do my damage modifier. We're gonna see if this works. No, that's wrong. Hexblade's Curse. Let's try it. 8 damage, and then another Eldritch Blast. 19.
That also hits.
10 damage.
Jeez.
All right. So 18 damage. 25, 30, and turn.
Rain.
Oh wait.
All right.
No, hold
Yep.
on. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I got really excited, but that's wrong. Never mind.
All right. Rain.
Alrighty. I'm gonna thorn with Bizarro filler in here. Oh my.
Ooh, that misses.
Oh wait, you know what? Real quick
Half one's
before that.
down.
Yeah, right? It's
Oh yeah, you automatically.
roll.
Yeah.
Damn
Thank goodness we
halflings.
halfling. Well,
That's awesome.
Shit.
Oh,
Well,
Actually hilarious.
nice guy to
No.
say, sit down, boy.
I'm gonna use my movement to sulk off into the darkness.
hold on.
No.
It says you must use the new roll, but it doesn't say what happens if you roll another one.
Oh, you don't go again.
No, you must
yeah, you must use the new roll.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I could keep rolling with
That's a land
It's
rule.
forever.
Hello,
You have to make luck as a feat.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
All right, the real Flaren.
Please stand up.
Oh man. Yeah. All right. So I'm within range of this ooze, right? I guess I'm gonna attack because this is fucking terrifying. I'm gonna attack the ooze, not my copy.
Oop, dead.
Do you kind of like having a twin?
Not at all. Not at all.
Quick question: can you guys see the HP bar over the fake Flaren?
Run away.
I can, but I assume there's no way that I can avoid that.
Can you guys
I
see
also
the?
can't see it over the blob. You might need to just bring him to the front.
Yeah, that's why. Who can see the HP bar now?
It's gone now.
Can everybody still see the bar over Flaren, the real Flaren?
No, that's
Real Flaren, yes. Fake Flaren, no.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, nice.
And now I can see the blob.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
there we go. Okay.
okie dokie.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that hits.
Natural.
Wow.
Who needs assassination?
Right? Shit. And because Wilros is also next to this thing.
Hello.
Yep.
We'll take
Oh,
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
wow.
Fucking blammo.
Sneak is so ridiculous.
Yes,
Yes.
you attack doubles because it's dice rolls.
You
So
are
crazy.
disgusting. This my road.
About time we did.
You were attacking the fake Flaren, right?
No,
No, I was attacking the ooze.
Blob.
The ooze directly. Okay. As you sink your rapier in, this thing just recoils in pain as you see the fake Flaren vanish, and this thing just kind of shrivels up and then falls to the floor.
Fitting.
noise.
Well
Now, quick
done.
question: when the blob formed, did like all the I guess we didn't see it as red, but we could see it as red. Did all of the goo form into it?
Yeah, you don't see any of this on the floor anymore. It's all just kind of here in a little puddle.
Small puddle.
Hey, Brian, what's the deal with Liam's tiny hut? Can you link it in the
Yeah,
thing?
sure.
It's like a little fortress tent we could live in for long rest.
I'm asking because I want a short rest, but
I could certainly use a short rest if we were gonna try to
Samesies.
take one in here.
I haven't done anything yet.
a couple of us.
I mean,
are
I
pretty
have.
bad-
It's a ritual, so I can 10-minute ritual it.
Yeah, I mean,
but it
like,
basically
a couple-
just makes an invisible tent, an invisible dome for us.
a couple of us are pretty damaged, and I want my spell slots back. And then I think Rain needs some stuff back. So
Could a
it
wild
would be
check
good
back.
if we short rested. Yeah.
The longer
I mean,
I
I'll
play,
get my bardic inspiration back, so I
the
don't.
longer I play D&D, the more I see that is stolen in Harry Potter.
Wrong. Lord of the Rings.
Right. Well,
Being this close, so none of us
Amanda,
that
I'm
have
so-
dark vision can see.
Amanda, I'm so sorry. I just actually you. I don't know what you
Comic book
I
guy.
just feel like the tent from Harry Potter is just like that. So okay.
The what from Harry Potter?
The tent that Hermione puts up, and she protects it, and there's a bubble, and they can sleep in it. Just
It's actually pretty different because, not to actually you again, but it's not actually an invisible thing. It's a dome that can be made to look like its surroundings.
Yes, that's what Hermione makes.
Not
She
really
does
though.
the
I mean,
spell
because
around
it
the circle so that
like
it
if-
looks like the
wizard.
forest.
Actually,
but like if you put it right here, if you put it like right here in front of this tunnel and it filled up this
Yeah.
whole space, you would, and you made it look like the rock around it, it would look like it was blocking off the tunnel. You wouldn't be able to see through it.
She could make it so that it looks like it sees through.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the
yeah,
difference
hers
is that
like that. The Demon's Tiny has a
it's
single
like
color.
full invisibility. This is like
Okay.
a block of stone
We
you
can
create.
see through it from inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Anyways.
Being this close to the blob, none of us can see what color it is because it's dark? Or is there somebody who could actually see what color?
You can't discern colors with dark vision. You only see shades
I've
of
only
gray.
got a torch.
I boot burrows in the nose and cast light.
Okay.
Yeah, but can we
the
al-
color.
I mean,
but
I
can we
could have
show-
also just like lit a
Right.
match. I just wanted to see what, not
Oh,
even
it-
for any reason other than I just wanted to put some flavor onto the,
It's a
the
cantrip,
dome.
so you have
Okay.
light, so we can see now clearly.
But can we?
Yeah. So you see a bright red, the remnants of a bright red translucent ooze.
All right, so I'm going to ritual cast Lehman's Tiny Hut, and now seeing that color of the ooze, I'm gonna make the hut look that color.
I turned light off, by the way.
So now we're in a giant ooze-colored dome.
All of us.
It's 10-foot radius, so
Radius.
20
Yes,
feet.
definitely.
For 8 hours,
Yeah.
we can sit here
We
for
can
an
fit.
hour. You can't
We
leave
can-
behind. Everybody
We
else.
should not long rest, but we definitely should short rest. And
I
'cause I think-
I can leave. No. Oh, it's the range itself.
Yeah, once you leave, the tent goes away.
can
Yeah,
we
you
see
have to
anything
remain in
relevant
it.
Here?
You can. You're just not all arranged well.
Oh,
Range
Everybody
how?
Also,
else-
this thing doesn't count as being
right. Thanks.
in the hut.
How many?
The dead body.
It's also
is just
centered
like-
on me, so I have to stand on the dead body.
Yeah. How many hit dice am I allowed to take in a short rest? Forget. Just one.
As many as you want.
two,
All of 'em.
3, 4, 7.
You get a
many
limited
you have?
amount back on a
You
long
Yes,
rest.
You have, yeah.
You get
You
half
also
of
get
them back
this.
on a long rest. You don't
Right.
get them all back on a long rest.
Okay.
So that's the trade-off.
You must choose, but choose wisely. For while
You
it's
can
fresh.
live, but not all the time.
And do I have to roll all of them at once, or can I decide after?
All right, guys, I'm going to take a
whether
quick
or not
break
to take
while they are
You could choose after each roll.
more? Oh, okay.
rolling up their short
I-
rest stuff here,
like,
and we will
I've
be
only
right
ever
back.
actually rolled hit dice.
And my daycare open.
All right, I'm back. We're going to get back into this here.
Or like whenever
Yeah, whenever
daycare
it
is
started.
open. Yeah, and they've had 0 COVID cases. So
Yeah.
Wow,
so
that's great.
I mean, our town, we had 3 new cases this week, but it's been at 0 basically for I think for the last month or 2.
I think every town is going to see a spike pretty soon because any town that has in-person schooling anywhere is going to see a spike.
So-
Period. Full stop. Unavoidable.
Yeah, so we don't. From what I was reading, the only in-person schooling that Springfield is doing is for the honor students. They're the only ones going into school. We're actually the only town in the area that's doing in person. I don't know about the private schools, but that's the public school system here. But I know like the rest. I think the rest of Union County and Summit, Milburn, Short Hills is Milburn, but Summit and Milburn kids are back in school.
You're in Union County?
Yes.
I grew up in Union County.
Oh, which town?
Cranford.
Cool.
Yeah, where are you?
Springfield.
Oh my gosh, neighbor.
Yeah, I'm at like the top northwest corner, right by where the pool is in Springfield.
That's
I don't
so
know. if you know.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
All
right,
So yeah,
you guys-
daycare's been pretty cool. She got sick Labor Day weekend, like a runny nose, but I asked them about it, and they're like, "Yeah, runny nose, we don't really care too much about, but we did keep her out for 2 days." And everyone was just like, if she doesn't have a fever and isn't coughing, then it's fine. It's just a cold. We just had to keep her away from the baby.
Yeah,
And wash her hands constantly.
what makes me the most nervous is that like the last time Vito was in daycare, like he was sick roughly 85% of the time.
So the best part of this is that the 3 days that she was sick is the only time she's been sick since we sent her back in like the middle of July. So she's not
That's
like
awesome.
she was, like you said, sick pretty much always while she was in daycare, but she's been much more healthy for this go around.
Well, probably because they're like Nazis about cleaning the place, which is good.
Yeah,
right?
the room is clean. They're in pods and they get moved in pods, so all the kids move between rooms together. So they don't have kids floating, they don't have staff floating, and yeah, I mean, like they're not requiring the kids to wear masks yet, but we all have them. So yeah.
All right.
My son refuses to wear masks. He will not do it. Like, so it's like my hope. Like, they teach him at his daycare. Like about. I think, how old is Madeline?
2 years, 4.5 months.
Yeah. Okay. I think Vito and Madeline are literally exactly the same age. The same age. Vito is May 22nd.
Time's up.
Yeah. Is everybody here?
Yeah, we're all here.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys finish up your short rest. The hut dissipates uneventfully. And Flaren, you no longer feel the effects of your memory loss.
Yay. Memory loss, that's what that was.
Brain sucking.
Out of pure morbid curiosity, like what could have like what did he like? What is the actual like mechanic that he lost?
Eventually, he lost some memories. Eventually, if he'd continued to be drained, he would have just fallen unconscious and be. It's not so much that it's unrecoverable, like it's not going to kill him, but it would, in a certain sense, be able to strengthen this thing, the ooze.
Noise.
But that didn't last more than one round, thanks to the rogues.
Stabby. Excuse me, I did 18 damage. I find that to be vaguely acceptable.
Okay, the rogues and Erixus. Flaren carved out almost 50% of its HP, though.
Disgusting.
I mean, it was a crit,
Like,
but it's still
green.
insane.
And I didn't roll assassinate.
All right, you guys are feeling rested and re-hit pointed.
Which way?
We're going down, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you saw Wilrose come from this tunnel, so you can make a fairly safe assumption that
I came
loops
from the
back around to the
north
other
tunnel.
room.
But yeah,
Oh, I thought you came through this one.
I did peek through here and guesstimated that it went back to the other room as well. But
Well, now you know.
The battle.
is this like the blob was completely gone, or
It's still there. It's just kind of like a lifeless
Dried up
blob
husk.
sitting on the floor now. Yeah, it seems very inanimate and definitely dead.
would I be able to like scoop whatever remains into a flask that I have?
What's with you with it?
You could
Like
try.
Ghostbusters, like taking a sample of the goo.
A flask of
Yeah.
Jumbo.
Gonna create COVID. Like,
Oh God.
How would you go about separating a portion of it?
With like my sword, my dagger, like just kind of like scoop it up.
As you kind of fish the blade into it, it seems to be unable to like actually cut off a chunk of this. Like it's still kind of one congealed blob, but it doesn't seem to want to separate.
Okay. I carve a W into whatever I can and walk out.
It immediately just kind of back into place.
It's an opening, guys.
oh boy.
A large room.
Do we hear anything? Do we see anything?
Give me a perception check.
Boxes.
Smell anything.
Knowing what I know about things, Erixus kind of like creeps up
Oh.
behind. Ooh, Jesus.
What was that?
Nope.
Oh. With the 8, you don't notice anything.
Well, that was the luck though, because that was a 1.
Oh, true.
Well, then
All
the
right.
23 would
Wow,
should have been.
some
okay.
luck.
I'd let him actually re-roll it. I'm not really counting the advantage.
Yeah, really.
You
Right now.
Oh,
you don't really hear anything. You do notice that same deathly corpse smell is much stronger in this area.
Guys, keep your eyes peeled for corpses.
Erixus
Yeah.
walks up behind Falarin, and very just as quiet as possible whispers in his ear, "Don't run away," and like just like kind of caresses his back, and once again, Falarin and Rosera become invisible.
Why do you always have to have this creepy flair?
Because it's the Rixus.
Rosera rolls her eyes as she becomes invisible.
All right.
We all
That
missed
roll
it.
is a lie.
Then she makes a straight up
I have
face
one
at you
follow.
while invisible, like sticks her tongue out and is like, "Man, I'm Rixus. Don't run away."
All right. The rogues are invisible. If you guys are trying to sneak into further, give me stealth rolls. Is that like your
First rogue ever.
is that like your 5th nat 1 tonight?
Wow.
It's insane.
Yelling, "I am invisible!"
What
Gabe, it's
was
a good
that?
thing he's not
Did you
playing
hear
with
that
Tarnus.
rock? Did he break a glass?
Yeah, he'd have been
He's not
dead.
playing Undermountain.
He'd been dead a long time ago.
He'd have like missing legs, missing limbs.
He would have fell off the rope to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
I found a good video for Falarin. Here we go.
Is the rest of the party stealthing?
Are we even moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, Erixus has got a Erixus.
Erixus.
Erixus
Still missing Shin and Wilros.
Oh, I'm stealthing too. Sure.
I assume so.
I thought it was
the
them
party is
walking
stealthing.
He's just like
not
playing
moving.
some tunes,
I'm not moving.
waltzing in.
Shin's Marge in that video.
Yeah.
Halberd's dragging along the wall, like.
Yeah, she's just not gonna move.
And stealth roll for Bobo.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh boy.
All right, you guys
Demon
are
corpse.
feeling
Corpses.
relatively stealthy.
Corpse.
I stomp into the room.
So yeah, you see a partially dissected body on the table with a knife lying next to it. A few cages around the room with various corpses in various states of decay, and some just pure skeletons. There's a lot of bones scattered around the room. There's a pile of weapons just kind of tossed into the corner, and then a pretty old and beaten up chest.
I
In here.
recognize the body.
Is the body recognizable at all?
No, it's pretty sliced up, and nobody that you recognize.
Would we have recognized the mayor? Would Zorkris recognize the mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I've
Mayor.
him. That's why we get cheap healing potions.
Give me an investigation check, Rosera.
There's a split from us.
She's
But you
Wouldn't
don't know
even
that. She's invisible.
Invisible.
Uh-oh.
You see in front of you 4 vats filled with some sort of fluid and some small creature that seems to be swimming in them. Multiple of this creature is swimming in each
I don't
vat.
like this story.
Does
No.
it look like the little brains
No, they look kind of like tadpoles.
that they
No.
grow up into brains?
You can give me a nature check.
They grow up
With-
with brains.
Little baby brains.
Yeah.
I don't
If
trust
you want to try and
them.
learn more about them.
Hey.
Jeez.
You're still not really quite sure what they are. You feel like you've come across them before, maybe, but they seem to be some sort of a sauropod that they're not so much creatures that you would think of as like a tadpole would grow into a frog. More so that these things would leech off from other creatures as they are.
Interesting.
What do I see to my west?
What's in this chest?
Oh, there's a
You see
chest there?
Kabath apparently speaking with some other creature. They don't seem to be saying anything, but they are standing face to face.
I think we should ignore the chest and figure out what the F is going on with Kabath. Come back to the chest. Where is Kabath?
Boros?
To the west.
Oh, hey Rogue, go sneak up and listen. Arixis will say that to Rosera in her brain.
Oh, no, wait. Give me a second. What does clairvoyance do again? It lets you hear things?
Anything with true sight can see the clairvoyant object, though. So,
Alright.
No, I have mind reading. Is that the one you're thinking of?
No, because I have the potion of clairvoyance.
Yeah, so clairvoyance
Oh, the
creates
person
an invisible sensor. Only things that can see. Only things that can see invisible objects or creatures or things with true sight are able to discern that the sensor exists.
for example,
can-
high-level wizard.
You can choose to see or hear, but not both.
If I drank the potion of mind reading, would I be able to hear these guys talking to each other? I'm assuming they're talking telepathically. Because they're not speaking, right? Hello?
You would learn the thoughts of the creature that you are attempting to read the mind of. Attempting to probe deeper than that requires them to make a saving throw, essentially. I don't think... and the target is aware that you are probing its mind, regardless of whether or not it saves.
Stomp, 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 stomp. along.
So essentially, you get the detect thoughts spell.
Yeah, I'm reading that. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean,
See what kind of creature does Willow see what kind of creature this is? Can he describe it mentally?
I
As he
could
hears
see
Arixis-
it.
He
But
hears
would I
Arixis
recognize it?
knocking on his brain.
Give me a nature check.
It's like, excuse me.
Or history, your choice.
Nature or history? Nature. 11.
You're completely unfamiliar with this. It's nothing you've ever seen before.
What does it look like?
Looks like Predator.
Oh no!
What?
Looks like a mind flare. Actually.
Oh my
What?
dude, it is a mind flayer.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
I just zoomed in. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh,
But I don't know that.
It looks like Cthulhu in armor.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Octopus man. That's...
Yeah, Falarin peeks his head around there, and Falarin knows what a
Falarin
fucking
definitely
mind
knows what a
flayer
mind
is.
flare looks like.
Oh yeah.
As Falarin peeks around the corner a little bit, he kind of
Zoinks!
he kind of panics a little bit, and in his recognition of what this creature is, being definitely familiar with the lore surrounding them, but probably having never seen one before. He tries to back up, but he kicks a stone and draws the attention of the creature and of Kabath.
Oh, shit.
Some Mines of Moria shit here.
Wilros, Flarin, and Rosera see Kabath turn around, and then as he turns around, you see the tentacles of this creature just wrap around his head and he falls to the ground lifeless.
Oh no!
Great.
I guess that means we get to keep the items.
Oh, that means I get to see
wow.
spellbook.
Oh god!
I want that spell book. Let's
For initiative.
go.
Oh god. Alright, I need to help bring the baby upstairs before we start this fight. So I will be right back. Oh,
Oh
great.
my god, my initiative rolls are trash tonight.
Brian, turn into something. Matt, turn into something dumb.
Something dumb. Oh, I keep my brain though when I transform. That's the problem.
Oh no!
Hey, there you go.
Halfling counts as dumb.
Yeah, there you go.
Brain. No.
Why are you all the way down there? Coward.
We got Bobo rocking out a natural 20 again.
I like that. Again, I just can't help it with these nat 20s.
No, just Bobo. Me, I will
These things are highly intelligent. Maybe we can make a deal.
They're also they're lawful.
They're a lot.
That's because they have a society.
But they work for the collective.
Yeah.
All right, Bobo is at the top of the initiative order.
Bobo can't see anything, so he's gonna stay on my head. Enter.
All right.
Jeez.
All right, you see this
See if I'm an angle.
creature step forward, and it seems to have a collected thoughtfulness as it stares you down each individually, and then you feel a wave emanating from it and just kind of blast throughout the room. I need a
God.
intelligence saving throw from
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Been a pleasure, everybody.
From
Yeah.
everyone.
Rip.
Right. Tears through us.
60-foot cone. Oh my god.
Whoa. Who?
Everyone? Yeah, basically.
Oh
Wow.
crap!
No, it's close.
everyone but Rain and Shin.
Thank God.
Okay, cool.
What do we have to?
We will tell your
Including
story.
Bobo.
We will
Yeah, I
tell the
know.
world how brave you were.
Intelligence save? Okay.
That's from Zerkis. That's not.
Oh, my worst one.
Let me do.
Come on.
Oh
yeah.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot of 20s.
Smart bunch. What can we say?
I'm gonna roll one for Fillerin.
Yeah, I got him.
Bobo got a -1.
Can't do worse than he probably would, so. Bubble got a -1. Oh my goodness.
All right, Bobo, poofs out of existence.
No, I can't see.
What's the damage roll?
Zorkris is now completely blind.
I can't see.
Everybody else, except Flaren, takes... Oh, there's no way to roll the damage on this? Okay. So one thing I don't like about
damage, right?
Roll20 NPCs.
Gabe, is this Mind Blast? Yes,
It is.
I'm metagaming. Sue me. Is there half damage on this?
There is not half damage on this.
Okay. I'm drunk enough where I need to metagame, otherwise it'll be bad.
Oh my god.
Well, Falera's dead.
Will,
Wait,
I'm
really?
assuming this is only to Fillerin, right?
Flaren is knocked unconscious, yes.
Well, I'm gonna
Unless you're changing
try
it.
to Bardic Inspiration him.
Okay.
Cutting words, the damage.
Oh.
1d8. Oh, yeah. Okay, 5 less. Does that help?
Should.
And he can't dodge that. No.
He's alive!
Well, yeah, he can, because he can... Actually, I guess he can,
Uncanny
because...
dodge. No.
That's only an attack?
Think so. He rolled it all the way up.
Is it not an attack if it
when
has a
an attacker
saving
that
throw,
you can
though?
see hits you with an attack.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How-
Yeah,
No,
How-
it's not an
you-
attack.
You took that much damage.
Oh boy.
minus 5 though. I helped.
He kept you alive. Brian kept you alive.
Did I
Let it
use
be known.
my did you
It's a
use
save.
my dodge?
It's a save.
Oh.
You can't dodge it.
Okay, great. So hits me with an attack. So because it's a save, it doesn't count as an attack.
That's what I would say.
I think that's right. So
I mean, it's not...
like an attack roll.
Okay, yeah, I guess. All right, so yeah, you take 31, reduced to 26, leaving you with 3 HP. Additionally, you are stunned for the next minute.
What?
I'm stunned for the next minute.
Yes, you can repeat the saving throw on your turn to become unstunned.
Fuck! I am so super dead.
Rain, you're up.
Okay. That happened. I'm gonna go up a little so I can see this guy. Okay, I've got a little glimpse of him here. And I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals.
I have to refresh Roll20. Just a heads up.
With Conjure Animals, I guess do I get to say what I'm trying to conjure then?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what challenge rating?
I'll do the CR1. The
What
two
do you-
beasts of CR1.
What are you conjuring?
I'm gonna try to conjure 2 giant toads adjacent to this thing.
How to see this thing?
And I guess I'm hoping to conjure him kind of behind him so that my allies have a clear shot against this thing.
One could squeeze in
And then looks
there.
at disadvantage and stuff. Cool.
Does there have to be space for them to appear? In unoccupied spaces, you can see within range. Yeah, technically one could squeeze in there if that's where you want to conjure one to
Cool.
be.
Works for me. And they obey any verbal commands that I issue, no action required. My command is basically just feed my pretties, feed. And then that was my action. Then I'm going to just kind of duck back here a little bit and turn.
All right, Zorkris.
I'm gonna touch my shield and cast light.
Bobo's dead, so he can't see.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh wow, it's
wow.
right in here.
Right.
Oh no, sorry, that's not right. Should
You
be
can see all the dead bodies now.
Still can't
this.
see anything. That's better. Whoa.
Oh god, we're gonna have to fight illithids. I don't want to fight illithids. What are these pods over here? I hate everything.
Alright,
Those are the things where
That's
Rosera
what
saw
Rosera
like
saw.
tadpoles or something. Oh shoot.
And now Kaboth is dead. We can't inquisitive him. We can't
I'm
interrogate
gonna
him.
move to right there and turn.
All right, it is the Toad's turn.
Let's
Toad's
rock
turn.
And I think I don't get to control them. I just get to issue commands. So the verbal command was feed, feast.
Yep.
On the
These guys are going to try to bite. And first one misses. Second one hits.
Ooh.
And
Grappled.
the Mind Flayer is now grappled.
Mhm.
Kidding
That's
me.
what
Restrained?
advantage. Restrained, yeah.
I was restrained.
I'm putting the restrain mark on this Toad just to mark that he's the one restraining.
He's the one that's grappling.
And this guy takes 14 damage.
One of something.
All right, Shin.
Technically, I should go ahead of Shin. My dex is higher.
Oh,
just-
okay.
I don't have tiebreaker on.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
What's the deal with restrained condition? I'm googling it.
Yeah.
Restrained.
I believe speed is 0
And
and
attack rolls have advantage.
Nice.
All right, I am rolling. So as a bonus action, I cast Hex on him, and
Hex or Hexblade's
choose
Curse.
Hex,
Okay, he is hexed.
and I choose. Hold on. I choose Strength as his check. All right. Here we go. Eldritch Blast.
15 hits.
Ugh, 12 damage. And I blast him again. 21
And hits.
for 10
Ooh.
damage.
Nice.
Alright. I will attempt to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like remove myself from any potential future cones. And I will end my turn at this point.
All right, Shin.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I would. Oh, gee. Okay. Now I finally get to see this guy. I am going to use 15. Oh, all right. You don't need to have a close up, but.
I don't need to. Why does he have a skull on his belt? What's his problem?
What is that creature? Why does he look like someone from like a movie character?
Cthulhu.
Because everything is stolen from D&D.
Yep. Yep.
Although technically it's pronounced Clulu. Also,
Hey.
Actually.
Actually.
Hashtag actually
Sarcastic
tonight.
position.
Jeez, man.
I'm
can't believe
going
they're
to
attacking
lay
you
on
like this.
hand. I will around 15 HP.
15?
Yep.
say thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
He can't, he's stunned.
Yeah, I can't.
He looks like Pirates of the Caribbean, by the way.
That's what it is. That's what
Yeah,
there
he
we go.
does.
All right.
Because of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Intern.
All right, Flaren, give me an intelligence saving throw.
I am actually proficient in intelligence, somehow.
Oh.
Are no longer stunned.
Oh fuck yes.
Nice.
Let me
all right.
see if
Was that
that's
the beginning or end of his turn?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. It's at the end of your turn, so
Yeah.
you have no turn this round.
You need-
Rosera.
Okay. I will. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. Let me see that. My map keeps moving when I move.
She's running. She's
Yes.
leaving.
No, I'm telling you, I'm having
Come back! Come back!
still running.
Visual.
You are
really
you are
can't.
still invisible.
Okay.
So she should be hidden.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening to my map.
Wow.
Okay,
wow.
so I'm invisible, but I still I agree with it. The same stance as last time. I don't know what, since I don't have spells, like what good it is to hold an attack.
Just shoot it in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have advantage and sneak and.
Yeah, the
rest of us are
toads-
shooting
the-
it in the face.
The toads are allies, so you will get sneak attack.
Okay, so
You also have advantage on the roll.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. So you have sneak attack anyways because of the advantage.
okay, all right. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack, and I'll have to lose my invisibility. But I do like being invisible.
Bass.
Did my
What?
invisibility stop?
Ooh.
Nice.
That'll hit. So you don't because the sneak checkbox is clicked. You don't need to roll the sneak separately. So just click the longbow. Yep, there you go.
Oh my god.
my god.
Boy,
Shit.
ay caramba.
Feels good.
All right. He takes 33 damage.
Oh my god.
Hanging on.
I feel good right now. I feel good.
Purge the scourge from the lands.
Rapier.
Sorry. Anything
Well,
else on your
we got
turn?
One shot. One
No,
opportunity.
Rosera pretty much just screams with rage, and
I am just-
she's had it with this cave and everyone attacking us.
That is a disgusting amount of damage.
Yeah.
At least our
It's
road-
really, it feels good.
It does, doesn't it?
I had such a big set of balls coming into tonight. I was like, oh, Rick's is just gonna do 30 damage a turn. And meanwhile, the rogues are doing they're outputting 50 around. This is insane.
Tell you, I had a doozy of a day, and I feel yeah, just kill some shit. Yeah. Through
God.
that email.
All right,
Wilros.
Wilros.
Wilros turns to Rain and says, I hope your toads like hot sauce.
Oh god.
What are you casting that on?
On the guy's breastplate.
Are you
I
sure
assume it's metal.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, it's a breastplate and it looks metal. And I think technically the toad that's grappling him would be in contact with that as well. Unless he's somehow only grappling him by the head.
That's a good point.
That's rude.
That's why I said I hope he likes hot sauce.
All right. So there is no half damage on a success.
So it's save or suck.
Saves.
Yeah, it's the suck is he has to repeat that every thing though, right?
Good, you hit the toad. Well done.
The
Good job,
toad takes 14 fire damage.
No.
If roll 20
No.
will let
So
me-
it takes the damage.
Yeah.
The save is
And
to whether or not he's disadvantaged.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
By the
and
way, I
he
think the
well, so he dropped it too.
The toad has to drop him.
No.
The toad would drop
Yeah.
him. We can choose to drop him next turn, technically.
Oh.
Yeah. The fire damage just burns into his chest and seeches the last little bit of life out of him.
Oh boy.
The toad does drop him automatically on the fail. But yeah.
Oh,
And he's dead.
okay. Yep. Yes.
Now
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little
and
little
he's
weird. This
Dead, lying on the floor.
Wilrose casts heat metal. Unconcentrates.
All right.
Can we find Kabal?
Arixis goes into Zorkrus's head and said, "Shall we go looting?"
I'm gonna go right to Kebab and look for a spell book.
Kebabs.
I pet the toad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did that man do to you?
Russ is petting the toad and apologizing to Rain. It was the only
All
way.
good. Yeah. Oh, I think you did make the right choice.
Arixis is promising the book to Zorkrus, but looking for jewelry on what's his name, Kabaf's person.
What's his name? I don't even
We're
know your name.
stripping Kabaf. We're stealing everything from him.
Yeah.
So you begin searching him.
And the mind flare.
The
And the
mind
Mind Flayer too, yeah.
No,
We're searching in general. And there's a chest to the south.
You begin searching
there's one stuff on the
Kabaf. Give me, whoever's searching him, give me an investigation check.
Who's high in investigation? I give guidance.
I have +4.
All right, I give you guidance. And I give you, assistance too.
I was like, do I get help?
I thought it was anybody.
Gosh.
Wow.
No, sorry, not anybody. Just one person
sorry.
who's searching.
Forget me.
So yeah, in searching him, you find a dagger that looks nearly identical to the one that you saw on the table in the other room. Holding it, it feels magical. Apart from that, he has on his person a bag, a sack that also seems to be magical when you handle it.
Ooh, bag of holding.
What?
Is
Any
his brain missing?
And
Let's
yes,
resolve-
in the back of his head, there is a large hole and an empty
Ooh.
cavity.
Okay. Nice.
I reach into the bag of holding, thinking spell book. I assume it's in the bag of holding too. I reach into the bag, thinking spell book.
Nothing comes out.
Oh well. The dagger seems magical. The bag seems magical. Let's identify everything and then divvy it up after. Can we investigate the mind flyer too? Can I keep that roll, please?
While
I think you get to investigate his whole friggin'
while he
cave with
gives
that
me
roll.
the bag to identify, I'm gonna put my hand in and say gold piece.
I didn't give you the bag to identify yet.
All right, when you do.
Nothing comes out.
All right.
Can you flip a bag of holding inside out? Is that a thing?
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, you can. You can.
But you don't. You shouldn't.
What do you mean?
Anything. If you flip a bag of holding inside out, anything in it comes into this plane. Anything.
So you're saying there's a chance. That would be cool.
But give me the dagger. I'll identify the dagger since you don't want me to hold the bag.
Well, it's just like, well, how does identify work?
It takes 10 minutes per.
10 minutes per object?
Yes.
Yeah, he can't just freely identify items after he casts it, like detect magic. He has to cast it per item.
Yeah, so you have to give it to me and I'll sit and do it.
Well, hold on. Let's investigate the mind flayer. Is there anything on the mind flayer?
Well, so I took the dagger. I'll identify why you're doing that.
All right, you begin casting Identify. As you search the Mind Flayer, I will let you keep the roll for the Mind Flayer. You don't really find anything on his person. He doesn't have any weapons. He doesn't seem to be carrying any coin of any sort, anything valuable. It's just he doesn't even really seem to have any pockets.
What the breastplate? What is it?
It is a breastplate.
Like what kind of armor though?
It's a breastplate.
Or
The breastplate.
Breastplate armor.
is that a?
Is a breastplate not a?
Plate.
Leather.
I think it's
Supple
plate.
leather. Supple leather.
Oh no, it is breastplate.
It's not plate. No.
AC 14.
Yeah.
Breastplate.
It's
medium
yeah.
armor.
It's an AC 14
Supple leather.
Can I-
Leaves the legs and arms unprotected.
fitted metal chest piece with leather.
Does anybody wear breastplates?
I
It
do,
is,
but I think
it
mine's
is
better.
medium armor.
What are you
I
wearing,
probably
Chris?
could wear it, actually. I'm wearing studded leather. And I'm wearing leather.
It would cap my decks out, so
I have scale mail.
I'm wearing leather.
I have heavy armor on.
I don't
So
think I
wait,
have
hold
that.
on.
Oh, I can't wear medium. I can only
If
wear
you're
light.
wearing scale mail, doesn't that give you disadvantage on stealth?
Hmm.
Does it? Wow.
also scale mail and breastplate are the same.
Just breastplate doesn't give you disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to
I
see.
didn't
Scale mail
realize
makes
that's
you
what you're wearing.
shingle.
Breastplate is a lighter version of scale mail, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Can
can wear
I,
light
uh,
armor
The more
too.
you know.
Can I take the
No, it's
breastplate?
medium still.
Can I take the breastplate? Anybody care? Does anybody want it?
No, it's all yours.
I mean, if it's better for the party, if I'm more quiet, I'll take the chest plate.
Well, I'm checking. Hold on. You have scale mail.
hmm
You should be rolling disadvantage for every stealth,
Yeah, he
But-
should. I forgot about that.
but your AC is actually the same.
What is your web armor right now?
This makes my AC better.
No, but what is your armor?
I have chain shirt.
Oh.
This makes my
Going to
AC
the
better.
goth club.
Yeah. What do we identify the dagger? So we have scale mail, we have a magical dagger, and a magical bag.
Technically, Shin should be also rolling disadvantage on stealth. I can remember to check
saw
that.
it. Yep.
His rolls on stealth.
It doesn't really matter. I didn't move on that last step. Anyway, it's already.
Well, are we gonna play with that rule, or like
We should.
we haven't played with it yet? Are we gonna institute it now?
It was my intention
Starting right
to.
now.
It's completely slipped my mind that that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So far we have a breastplate, we have a magic thing.
You gotta
a magic
check the
other-
tables too.
Yep. So do we have you identified the dagger yet?
He was still casting the spell while you were searching.
Okay.
It takes him essentially like 11 minutes to cast it, or is
All
it
right, so I've
20
got-
minutes?
I've collected the breastplate. Should we go investigate that chest down at the bottom? I'm starting to like
Good
rush.
idea.
I just
Good
want to.
Did we find did anybody but me see like the tadpole baby
Yeah,
brains?
I'm looking at them right now. Now that I've seen the mind flare, can I identify these things as like potentially children of mind flare? Maybe like advantage on nature or something?
You
I rolled an
can
18.
you can give me a
Oh,
nature
you
check.
did roll really high. Alright, nature.
Not with advantage though.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you're not really familiar with them either. It's something you've never seen before.
It
Wow.
sounded like from my nature check, it was some kind of something that wouldn't necessarily grow like a tadpole, but something that would
You rolled an 18.
leech, yeah,
Couldn't
would
figure it out? Wow.
leech off of somebody or something, kind of as it is. I was going to put my hand in the water, but then we got distracted.
I'll give you a gold if you do it.
That's probably a good thing that you didn't do that.
Well, we'd know more. I might not have a hand. but-
Let's get the treasure first, and then risk our lives for no reason.
Rosera's also no longer invisible, by the way. But yeah.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
check these
She
chests
shot
out.
my finger in the face. How many chests are there in here? Just the one?
Just the one.
Both of the rogues hear Erixus probing in their minds, asking for help.
Don't ask the coward.
The coward owes me.
The chests we're talking about.
Yeah, this is a chest.
Yeah, that's one in the corner here.
Right.
Definitely not in this room.
Yeah,
Back it up.
I'm
Yeah.
ducking around the corner. Good luck in there.
As far as you can tell, it's not trapped.
All right. Wish me fucking luck.
Good luck.
Oh, is it locked?
Oh yeah, is it locked? Sorry.
It is not locked.
He did
It
it.
has a big sign that says "Open me."
I make a big show of using my thieves tools, and then I pop the chest open.
As you're looking around, as you're looking around for traps, you then just realize that there's just a simple latch on the box and there's no lock at all.
Yeah. So yes, I still make a big show of using my thieves tools. and
Give
then,
me a performance check.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure, that he rolls a 21.
Having watched you fail at picking a few other locks, everybody is just even from across the room, they can tell that you are just masterfully picking through this one's tumblers. Like
I knew he
it's
could
clear.
do it.
It's clearly a very complicated lock, and you just
Alright,
opened it with
I
ease.
believed in him all along. I've always said what a wonderful thief he's been.
And I pop open the chest.
All right, inside you find a large pile of coins and gems.
Ooh.
Inside there is a 3605 GP,
Holy shit.
63 silver, and 12 gems of that appear to be valuable.
Holy, that's 515 gold each.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the 9 silver.
Each, yes.
That's like a beer, yeah.
Is it?
They are all relatively soiled with blood and dirt, and it just seems like they were very carelessly tossed into this box.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Give 0 shits.
Don't even worry about it.
It's worth money.
Oh my god. And 9 silver. Alright.
We broke 1,000, boys.
Nice.
Well, at least I did.
Over 1,000 this whole time.
So
I've been
okay.
spending, and I'm back to it.
Was this? Sorry, was this rolling meant to be anything, Gabe? The 2 D100s?
It's a bag of holding thing.
Treasure.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, nice.
You wouldn't understand.
I would. What's in this room?
Stepping into this room, you see a variety of glass urns,
Like body blocking
kind
anybody
of,
from getting in?
spread around on these tables. Give me, if you want to check them out, give me an investigation check
I would help him.
Okay.
with advantage.
Fine, fuck it. I don't help him.
I don't need your help, bitch.
I don't need your investigation.
Every single one of these jars is very clearly filled with some sort of not quite clear yellowish viscous fluid and a brain in every single jar of varying shapes and sizes that are clearly from a variety of different creatures.
Ugh.
Smash them all.
So they're okay.
Face
They're
smash
not potion jars. They're like jars.
Potion of brain.
They are jars filled with brains.
Okay, they're not flasks, vials. Okay.
No.
No, they're jars of brains, and we must destroy
Does
them.
any of them say abnormal? Abnormal?
I mean,
Oh, come on.
No.
It's from Young Frankenstein.
I know what you meant.
Oh,
I know you did.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh, man. I watched it the other night.
We should
All
watch
right.
it
Does
together
anything
virtually.
look... I mean, there's no labels on them or anything.
No names.
Names
Nope, they are
animals.
Nope, they are all completely unlabeled. Just clear jars with a yellowish, viscous fluid and a brain suspended in each one.
Okay. Are they sealed?
They are open on top.
Okay. I want a brain, but I don't know what to do. I'm also still concerned about these tadpoles. But none of them have legs like the thing that we killed before, right?
Yet. Nah,
Not
No.
yet. Yeah. These are probably the brains that they brought home, though. The daddy.
I have to jet in
Probably.
a couple of minutes.
probably the brains that they wanted to sprout legs.
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Yeah. Where are we on identify? Because we identify the dagger, the bag, and then kind of resolve that. It's kind of my goal. Before I go.
Yeah, you finish identifying it, and Zorkrus, you identify it as a mind blade.
Mind
What?
blade.
Sounds fun.
It's in the compendium.
Mind blade.
There's 2 of them.
Yes, you did spot another one on the other table in there.
Oh, I meant there's 2 in the compendium, but
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like they're the
one's
same thing.
one's PHB
Can
and
we
one's
use it,
Volos,
though?
yeah.
I mean, obviously, if we can use it, this belongs in a rogue's hands.
It deals an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
In the hands of any other creature, the Mind Blade functions as a normal sword of its kind.
So
what
no,
the-
we can't use it.
Yeah,
No.
it's a mat.
It,
in the hand.
it specifically can only be attuned to a Mind Flayer or one of its thralls.
So we would have had to become a Mind Flayer thrall to use
Oh.
it.
Weird.
Or become a Mind Flayer.
I don't think I want you to become
Is there
a
anything
wine.
else on the table besides the swords there?
The table in the other room, you mean?
Where I am. I'm by myself. Everybody ditched me.
Oh, you're up there. The swords are not on the table in there. Those 3 tables are filled with a variety of various animal parts, collected funguses, severed appendages, toes and fingers. It's a little unclear exactly what's going on, but there's just a very wide variety of items
Don't look,
that are
froggies.
collected here.
Alright, guys, we have to bring Kaboth back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I put one of these? No, I'm just kidding. Put one of these sprays in his head. It's like,
What could possibly go wrong?
We should bring the Mind Flayer back too.
2 additional questions. Can we
Yeah.
identify the bag and short rest again? Can we do that? Is that possible?
Yes?
I'll build a hut if that's the case. Your toes
I don't
wouldn't
think- I don't-
fit with us though.
I don't know if we need to build a hut for this one.
I'll do it
considering-
anyway. I don't care.
All right.
It's a
Can we
free-
identify the bag and short rest? I just want to get prepared for next week's session.
Identify the bag? Yeah.
I'm also stupendously drunk.
Yeah, so while Wilrose sits down and begins casting the hut, Zorkrus also sits down with the bag and begins identifying it, and identifies it as a bag of holding.
All right. Is there anything magical about? No, it doesn't matter. I assume the breastplate is not. I don't feel magic from the breastplate when I felt it before.
I'm sure it could survive in the bag of holding, but it would not be able to retrieve items.
Well, but also wouldn't he lose contact of it if it's too far away from him? Doesn't it
I don't
go
think
to
that-
another plane?
I don't think that kills it though.
Yeah, I think
I could be
pull it
wrong.
back out because I know it's in the bag of holding.
Can we?
I don't know how it works.
So we can turn the bag of holding inside out. We just have to make sure we're in a spot with enough room that could handle the
Like a
potential
hut?
things that's. No, not a hut.
Oh no! If the servant moves more than 60 feet away from you, the spell ends. So yes, moving to another plane will cause the servant to cease to exist.
We could sit in the hut and open the bag outside of the hut, and then it can't come into us.
You have to keep your hands outside.
Keep your hands and arms
Make your
inside.
servant do it.
You might get sucked in. We could do it.
Why would he get sucked in?
Can't be sucked in.
Oh, all right. we can
Are
do
you
that.
planning on putting another bag inside the bag?
No, that's fine. Like we can have the servant do it. Hopefully, there's no liches and shit in there.
Put a fucking lich in the bag.
The bag was on whose person? On Kebab's person?
Kaboth, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe we do this next week. Tune next week where the party decides
Tune in
to
next week.
turn in
Yeah,
a random bag of holding inside out.
Yeah,
While
they'll
we're
take
in
a
the
few minutes to go
hut,
through
right.
that. So
That'd be freaking awesome.
yeah, we can pick up with the end of the short rest here next week.
Sounds great.
Would anybody mind if I take the scale, the breastplate?
All right, guys, that's gonna do it from me tonight.
I
I'm gonna
really
go
like
ahead and
it
head out.
because
Thanks
I'm
everyone
gonna
for
be
hanging out
melee
tonight.
A lot moving forward.
Man,
so
looks like I
really
dropped a bunch of
any
frames
boost
earlier.
AC that I can get would be good.
Twitch has been kind of dicey for me lately,
I
but
just need to get
yeah,
it.
should be another interesting session next week with the fallout of
Sad point.
finding an illithid here. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight, and I will catch you all later.
Well,
Hold it.